Hello ladies and gentlemen, so we have a PU tier battle versus better Ed than Smeg. So, yeah, I asked Ed if he wanted to do a PU tier battle, and he was down for it, so it's all good. We both have Raichu, and we actually had to use an old usage stat, because we couldn't find the updated usage stat, strangely enough. I'm not really sure why. It's just, it was just super hard to find. I could not find it, and I still haven't found it, but it's all good because we did it by the usage stat that we found. So, yeah, basically, BU is the joke tier below NU that Smogan made up. But never officialized, which is kind of a bummer. It would have been kind of cool if they had officialized a PU tier battle. Anyway, he's going to lead off with Raichu, as I'm going to lead off with my Grappler. And he is basically going to go for the substitute, knowing I'll go for the Stealth Rocks. But I do have Sturdy. He goes with Power Grass, however, and because I have Eviolite, for whatever reason, I survive. Like, I have no special defensive investment, so that's rather amazing that I did live. So, it's all good. Now he's going to switch to Noctowl right here as I try and go for the Sucker Punch. I'm not sure if he predicted this or if he was just, you know, not wanting to get Earthquaked again. So he goes for the Hyper Voice, and because it's Choice Specs and Tinted Lens, it is going to manage to take me out, unfortunately. Fortunately for me, I have Magmar who can go for Fire Blast. Unfortunately for me, for whatever reason, this Noctowl just does not want to die. And this seems to be a common theme facing Ed. His Pokemon just don't want to die when they should just give up and die. So now he's going to bring in his Nose Pass, and I'm figuring that's going to be like a, I don't know, Stealth, Stone Edge or something. And so I'm going to switch to Muck, because this seems like a mighty, using his mighty in his name, a mighty fine time to bring in my Muck. So I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot. Unfortunately missed the first one, which kind of matters, because I hit the first one. I could have gone for the Shadow Sneak, and this mighty Inna just would have, you know, not really been a problem, because as you'll see, this Gunk Shot does plenty to, obviously, that would be Shadow Sneak range. Unfortunately, because I missed the first one, because Muck just doesn't want to hit its Gunk, unfortunately I take too much damage. Then I derp. I don't know why I derped in the battle. Like, I meant to hit Gunk Shot, but I hit Shadow Sneak. It doesn't really matter because he's faster and would have finished me off with a return anyway, but it's still disappointing. So I'm going to go for this Brick Break here. And this is where I'm talking about, like, what's the common theme between his Pokemon not wanting to die? I mean, that thing lived, just so it could take out my Raichu, which is unfortunate. So my Raichu pretty much does nothing. It was a Scarfed Raichu too, so it would have been nice if it had done something. So this Nose Pass here is going to be kind of an issue. So I'm going to go for the Protect, see what he's going to do. Bring in Prinplup as he predicts my switch and goes for Toxic. So very nice play on his part right there, unfortunately. And he's actually going to also predict my Toxic for whatever reason. He was hoping I was not an Agility set, which really wouldn't make sense for Prinplup because it has really no special attacking investment at all. Like, it has 81 base special attack. That's kind of useless, in my opinion. Go for the Ice Beam, get a crit, which is nice, and Leech Seed and, you know, Toxic Heal on his part are going to make him heal up. Unfortunately, so I'm going to go for another Ice Beam, get another lucky crit, as he goes for the Giga Drain just to proceed to finish me off. Because obviously my crits are starting to annoy him a little bit. And between Toxic and Leech Seed, I am going to lose my Prinplup this turn. Which is disappointing, to say the least. But there's really nothing you can do. So now, I pretty much have to depend on Yanma to weaken stuff so Magmar can come in and finish stuff off, basically. So go for the Bug Buzz. And finish off the Shroomish, lovely enough. And, yeah, okay, so, yeah, here's his Nose Pass. Go for the Giga Drain. It does way more than I would have expected. Like, I didn't think it would do that much. And he's going to show me something, and apparently Nose Pass gets Pain Split via move servers. That's something I didn't know. So, I learned something today. You guys learned something today, too, which is awesome. So, yeah, go for another Giga Drain. And he's going to go for the Power Punch. Here, I thought I'm dead. He's going to win, but I live thanks to the fact that Nose Pass has, like, no attack whatsoever. And as you can probably tell, this is going to pretty much be the game, because, yeah, he really doesn't have anything to stop me unless his Raichu has Quick Attack, which it always could, because it is Ed, and he likes to do things like that. Fortunately, this time around, he decided not to be Ed, and put random surprise values in there. So I managed to pull off a narrow 2-0 because Magmar would have died because he was a timid Raichu. So, and I wouldn't have outsped that because I'm Choice Spark Smart Magmar. So, GG, Ed, it was fun. My Yanma, for whatever reason, actually did work. Like, that thing was just there just because I was like, let's toy around with the idea of a Life Orb Yanma, and it actually ended up doing rather nicely for itself. So, that is going to be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out Ed's channel, because he's a lovely derp like myself. We both tend to be derps. We should actually just be the Derp Brothers. But, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll try and keep my promise of the whole one Wi-Fi battle at least a week. As you can see, I managed to do it so far. We'll see how long that continues. Other than that, see you guys later. Leave a like if you could, because that'd be handy. And yeah, pretty much. Bye!